Hispanics, and Native Indians are part of the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. And we as a people, we have things to do that is pleasing to the Most High. The Bible, as the brother was bringing out a while ago, the Bible is for black people, to take black people out of the condition they're in, to raise black people communities, to raise black people family. But we don't understand that. You know why? Because your Christian church is the sole responsible person or people that has black people in this condition.
I.S.U.P.K.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bust shit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right.
They have you feeling that the Bible is written by a white man, when the Bible is not written by a white man. The Bible was written by a black man for black people, again, to take black people out of the condition that they're in. I'm going to show you that. Now, if you think that the Bible is written, or they sell you that and you believe that, you know what will happen? Black people will start going to Muslim. They will start turning Rasta. They will start joining religions that is not of the Most High, that is not of black people. But today, these young black men that you see on the streets here is going to do a way better job than your religious leaders.
That's right.
They're going to bring you the truth according to the Bible. Right. They're going to bring you history. They're going to bring you archaeology. Right. And they're going to show you the greatness of black people. Right. Go ahead, read. Give me the page 86. This is from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Black people, time for you to understand what's going on. The Bible was never written by a white man.
Right.
Listen to this. Read.
This is the Bible Pictorial Bible Dictionary, King James Version. When Elizabeth died,
Elizabeth, you're going to see, was ruling at one point in time. She had the crown. Go ahead, read.
In 1603, the crown passed to James I.
The crown passed to James I. Who was James I? King James. Start to understand what's going on here, black man. Read.
Who had been King of Scotland.
He was king over what?
King of Scotland.
So King James was king over Scotland. Go ahead.
For 37 years.
He was king over Scotland for 37 years. Go ahead, read.
As James VI, several months after he ascended the throne of England, he authorized a new translation of the Bible.
So when King James took rulership, he authorized a new translation of the Bible. You know why? Because the previous translation, like the Geneva Bible, the Tyndale Bible, and these Bibles, which we know there was Bibles before the King James Bible, they was not accurately translated. There were men that tried to translate the Bible, tried to translate the text from Hebrew and Greek. Some died on the way, and some could not have translated it. But King James, holding the position and power, did something for black people. And black people must understand that King James was not no white homosexual. Go ahead, read.
To replace the bishop's Bible.
Go ahead.
47 of the best.
No, how much he get?
47 of the best.
So King James of the day take 47 of the best. Listen good.
Of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars.
So King James got 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars, because remember, King James was the man at the time. Right. King James was the king. He knew that he had to get the best people to translate this text from the Hebrew and Greek. Go ahead, read.
47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the day.
So he got 47 of the best Hebrew scholars of the day. Go ahead.
Divided into 6 groups.
And he divided these scholars into 6 groups.
3 for the Old Testament.
So now, listen how this Bible came about being translated and put together. 3 for the Old Testament.
2 for the New Testament.
2 for the New Testament.
And 1 for the Apocrypha.
And guess what? He had 1 group for the Apocrypha. Go and ask your Christian pastor, where is the Apocrypha from inside the Bible? When you read when you read or you listen to the brother that just spoke, you will understand that there is books missing from in a particular Bible that your religious leaders have you going to church with. But we in the I.S.U.P.K know and understand and have the correct and direct translation of the Bible, the King James Version Bible 1611, and we're going to bring it out for you. We're going to show you what they took out. You're going to hear the things that black people was good and great in. Go ahead, read.
Two groups met at Oxford.
So 2 groups met at Oxford.
2 at Cambridge.
2 at Cambridge. Now listen to these places.
And 2 at Westminster.
And 2 at Westminster. This is what King James did. Go ahead, read.
When a group had completed its task, its work was submitted to 12 men.
So although you get all these scholars, they still, after they done translate, they still have to submit it to 12 other men. Go ahead, read.
2 from each panel. Finally, Salakia, final differences of opinion was settled at a general meeting of each company.
So still, after you done submitted to these people, guess what happened? They still had to go and make sure that it was correctly translated so that you black people could start understand what's going on. Because if you don't know, King James at that time was fighting against the Roman Catholic Church. Because the Roman Catholic Church, no difference than today, had you coming to church and they're reading things for you that they feel is right. They're choosing different parts of the Bible to read to you. But King James wanted the book translated so that black people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, could start understanding and reading for yourself and see what the Christian church leaving out. And see what the Christian church leaving out, and have you spinning top in mud, not knowing who you are, not knowing the greatness of the Most High, not knowing who is Christ. Because if you don't know, in the Bible when you read it, contrary to what the religious leaders give you, they gave this white image and tell you this is Christ. But of course, Christ is a black man. When you read the Bible, you're going to see Christ black, the angels black, the prophets black, and even the Most High God is black.
Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?